Hitting rock bottom financially can feel like the end of the road, debts piling up, opportunities vanishing, and the fear that things may never turn around. But what if I told you that some of the greatest comebacks in history started from total loss? The Bible holds powerful lessons about resilience and financial recovery, and one of the most inspiring stories is that of Job. He lost everything, his wealth, his family, even his health, yet he emerged richer and stronger than before. His journey holds the key to overcoming financial struggles today. The truth is, wealth isn't just about money, it's about mindset, strategy, and faith. Many people remain trapped in financial hardship not because they lack opportunities, but because they don't know how to rebuild wisely. The biblical principles that restored Job's fortune are just as relevant today. Whether you're drowning in debt, struggling to regain lost assets, or looking to build wealth from nothing, understanding these principles can be life-changing. In this guide, we'll explore the step-by-step process for financial restoration, from handling loss without despair to building wealth even with zero capital. If you've ever wondered how to break free from financial struggles and create lasting prosperity, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the biblical blueprint for financial success, because your comeback story starts now. If you've ever felt like your financial life has crumbled, and you have no idea how to get back on your feet, you're not alone. The Bible tells the story of Job, a man who lost everything, wealth, family, health, but made an extraordinary comeback. And the most incredible part? The principles he followed are still valid today, helping ordinary people rebuild their finances and develop a true wealth mindset. The problem is that when faced with financial hardship, most people panic and make rush decisions, sinking even deeper into debt. But what if there was a proven way to overcome financial crises and bounce back even stronger? The good news is there is. And the secrets to this financial restoration are hidden within the Bible itself, waiting to be applied to your life. When this video, we'll explore practical strategies to get out of debt, build new income streams from scratch, and regain your financial stability without relying on luck or shortcuts. You'll discover how faith and money can go hand in hand, and how the right mindset can transform your reality. Ready to learn the principles that helped Job and can change your story? Let's dive in. Job was a prosperous man, owner of vast wealth and a stable life. But suddenly, he lost everything: his possessions, his family, his health. His story mirrors what many people face today: a failed business, mounting debt, or an unexpected job loss. Just like Job, thousands watch their financial security collapse, without warning, feeling powerless in the face of ruin. What separates those who recover is their ability to maintain faith and develop financial resilience. During his crisis, Job could have given in to despair, but he chose a different path: patience and trust. He didn't make impulsive decisions or chase desperate shortcuts to regain his wealth. This same principle applies to modern financial crises. When money gets tight, it's easy to fall into the trap of bad loans or risky investments. But true financial recovery begins with the discipline to assess the situation calmly and make strategic decisions. In the end, Job didn't just recover his wealth, he became even more prosperous. This proves that a crisis doesn't have to be the end of the road. It can be the turning point for a financial comeback. Many who once went bankrupt later became successful entrepreneurs. The question is, how can you turn the pain of loss into a new beginning? That's the journey we'll explore in the next topics. Financial loss can feel like a punch to the gut, unexpected, painful, and overwhelming. When Job lost everything, he was devastated, but he didn't let his emotions control his actions. The first step in overcoming financial hardship is accepting reality without sinking into despair. Instead of focusing on what's gone, shift your mindset to what can be rebuilt. Many wealthy individuals, from Henry Ford to Walt Disney, faced bankruptcy before achieving success. Their secret? They refused to let loss define them. One of the biggest mistakes people make in tough times is allowing fear to drive their decisions. Panic often leads to bad financial moves, like taking on high-interest debt or making desperate investments. Job teaches us the power of patience. He didn't rush to fix things overnight. Instead, he stayed grounded and trusted the process. In modern terms, this means taking a deep breath, analyzing your finances realistically, and creating a step-by-step plan to rebuild. Handling loss without despair also requires emotional resilience. Surrounding yourself with the right people, mentors, supportive friends, or even financial advisors can make a huge difference. Job's journey was filled with voices of doubt, but he remained focused. Likewise, tuning out negativity and staying committed to long-term financial recovery will set you apart. The question is whether loss will happen, but how you respond when it does. And that response determines your comeback. In times of financial crisis, most people want quick fixes, fast loans, risky investments, or overnight success schemes. But Job's story teaches us that real recovery takes patience. Instead of chasing shortcuts, he remained steadfast, knowing that setbacks are temporary. The same applies today. Financial resilience isn't about avoiding failure, but learning to endure it. Those who stay the course, make smart decisions, and refuse to panic are the ones who ultimately rise again. Resilience isn't just about waiting, it's about taking the right actions while you wait. Job didn't sit idle, he remained faithful and prepared for his comeback. In modern financial struggles, this could mean learning new skills, cutting unnecessary expenses, or finding creative ways to generate income. Many self-made millionaires like Elon Musk and Oprah Winfrey faced major setbacks but kept going. The key is to use adversity as fuel for growth rather than letting it break you. Patience and resilience also require the right mindset. If you constantly dwell on your losses, you'll stay stuck. Job's faith kept him moving forward, and the same applies to financial recovery today. Focus on what you can control. Celebrate small wins and remind yourself that setbacks are just setups for a greater comeback. The question isn't if you can recover, but how committed you are to the process. And with the right mindset, that comeback is inevitable. Debt can feel like a heavy chain, dragging you down with high interest rates and never-ending payments. The worst part? Many people, out of desperation, dig themselves even deeper, taking out new loans to pay off old ones. Job's story teaches us a crucial lesson when facing hardship. Don't rush into bad decisions. Instead, start by understanding exactly how much you owe. List all your debts, interest rates, and minimum payments. Knowledge is power, and clarity is the first step toward financial freedom. Once you have a clear picture, prioritize repayment strategically. The snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first for quick wins, can boost motivation. The avalanche method, which targets high-interest debts first, saves more money in the long run. Whichever strategy you choose, consistency is key. Avoid new debt, cut unnecessary expenses, and find ways to increase your income even if it's through small side gigs. Job endured his suffering patiently, and financial recovery also requires persistence and discipline. Another crucial factor? Negotiation. Many people don't realize that creditors are often willing to lower interest rates or settle for a smaller amount if you approach them correctly. Instead of hiding from financial problems, face them head-on. call your lenders, ask for better terms, and explore debt consolidation options if necessary. The goal is not just to escape debt, but to rebuild wisely. After all, getting out of the hole is just the first step. The real victory is staying out. One of the biggest misconceptions about making money is that you need money to start. Job lost, everything, yet his wealth was restored because he remained resourceful and open to new opportunities. The truth is, financial comebacks often start with creativity, not capital. Many successful entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs and Jeff Bezos started with little to no money, using skills, knowledge, and strategic thinking to create wealth from scratch. If you're starting from zero, focus on leveraging what you already have: your skills, time, and network. Freelancing, consulting, and digital services require little to no upfront investment. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and social media allow people to monetize skills in writing, design, marketing, and even coaching. Another strategy is the resale business, flipping items on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or thrift stores. Many people have turned this side hustle into a full-time income. Additionally, passive income streams can be built with minimal investment. Creating digital products, starting a YouTube channel, or launching an online course can generate revenue over time. The key is to start small and scale gradually. Jobs restoration didn't happen overnight, it was a process. Similarly, financial rebuilding requires patience, adaptability, and a willingness to start where you are. The question isn't whether you have capital, but whether you have the mindset to create wealth from nothing. Financial hardships can break people, not just financially, but mentally. When Job lost everything, he could have given up, but he held onto his faith and mindset. The truth is, wealth isn't just about money, it starts in the mind. People who succeed financially don't just focus on what they've lost, but on what they can rebuild. A strong wealth mindset means seeing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Even in the toughest moments, maintaining a vision for the future is crucial. One powerful strategy is controlling your inner dialogue. If you constantly tell yourself, "You'll never recover," you're programming failure into your mind. Instead, replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. "This is temporary. I will come back stronger." Reading books on financial mindset, like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill or The Richest Man in Babylon, can reshape your thinking and help you develop resilience. What you feed your mind determines how you react to adversity. Another key factor is surrounding yourself with the right influences. Job had people around him who doubted his recovery, but he stayed firm. In financial struggles, negativity can be contagious. Avoid those who reinforce fear and scarcity, and instead seek mentors, success stories, and communities that inspire growth. Your mindset is your most powerful asset in tough times. The real question is, are you feeding fear, or are you feeding faith in your comeback? Job's restoration wasn't just about luck, it was a combination of faith and action. Many people believe that faith alone will fix their financial problems, but true recovery requires both belief and discipline. Faith gives you the strength to keep going, but financial discipline ensures that your actions lead to long-term success. Just like Job remained steadfast despite his hardships, rebuilding wealth requires consistency, patience, and smart money management. One key aspect of financial discipline is budgeting and intentional spending. It's not about being cheap, it's about being strategic. Even when starting over, tracking your income and expenses is essential. Use tools like budgeting apps or even a simple spreadsheet to control where your money goes. The goal is to ensure that every dollar works for you, whether by paying off debt, saving, or investing wisely. Faith without financial wisdom can lead to repeating past mistakes. Another important principle is giving and stewardship. Job remained faithful even in his lowest moments, and when he was restored, he continued to manage his wealth wisely. Many financially successful people practice generosity, not just out of charity, but because giving shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Whether it's tithing, helping others, or reinvesting in your community, giving strategically can be part of a wealth-building cycle. The real challenge is, are you using faith and discipline together, or relying on one while neglecting the other? History is full of people who hit rock bottom before achieving massive success. Take Walt Disney. His first company went bankrupt, and he was told he lacked creativity. Yet, he persisted, and today, his name is synonymous with success. Or consider Elon Musk, who nearly lost everything after selling PayPal, but took the risk of reinvesting in Tesla and SpaceX. The lesson? Failure is not the end, it's often the beginning of something greater. Another inspiring story is that of Oprah Winfrey. She faced extreme poverty, career setbacks, and rejection before becoming one of the most influential media moguls in the world. Like Job, she refused to let hardships define her. What these stories teach us is that mindset, resilience, and strategic action are the key ingredients of a financial comeback. No matter how dire the situation, those who adapt, learn, and push forward eventually rise again. Even everyday people have turned financial ruin into success. Many individuals who lost everything, whether through bad investments, failed businesses, or personal crises, found ways to rebuild by focusing on skills, smart financial habits, and persistence. If others have done it, so can you. The real question is, will you let your setback be your stopping point, or will you use it as fuel for your greatest comeback? Life's financial struggles can feel overwhelming, but as Job's story teaches us, no loss is permanent. The difference between those who stay down and those who rise again isn't luck, it's resilience, smart financial decisions, and faith. Every step you take, whether it's getting out of debt, building new income streams, or shifting your mindset, brings you closer to financial freedom. But the real question is, will you take action, or will you let fear hold you back? Think about where you are today and where you want to be. What's the first step you can take to rebuild? Maybe it's creating a budget, developing a new skill, or changing your financial habits. No matter how small, progress is still progress. Remember, even the most successful people once faced failure. Your financial comeback isn't just possible, it's inevitable if you commit to the right mindset and strategies. If this message resonated with you, don't stop here. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss valuable insights on financial growth and mindset transformation. Your journey to financial restoration starts now. Let's build wealth with wisdom and purpose.